Hi, I'm Mr. Wavvy, and I'm here with the incomparable Jake Bugg.
Mr. Wavy, is that your name?
Indeed, sir. Now, 2013 has been a great year for you. You opened for the Rolling Stones. You did an album produced by Rick Rubin, and even got nominated for a Brit Award. What's next for 2014?
Well, I suppose it's just kind of following all that up and touring around and writing songs as I go and just try and make another record.
You think they'll see one by the end of the year, or?
I don't know. It's hard. I mean, that's the beauty of making records. You just never know when it's going to be ready. I didn't think that this the second album was going to be as ready as soon as it was, but it's just so happened.
Now, if you had one word to describe Shangri-La, what would it be? Am I saying that right, by the way?
Yeah. Album.
All right, cool. Now, if I was wondering if I can get you to do a favor for me. I have this Sharpie in my pocket. Would you be able to sign my forehead?
Forehead?
Yes, sir.
Your forehead?
Yes.
Why your forehead?
I don't know. It seemed like a very good idea.
There you go.
All right, cool. And in return, I have a little present for you. Some Canadian maple syrup.
Oh, wow. Is that from Montreal? Is it from like the forest, or is it traditional? What is it?
Yeah, I actually went to a forest and chopped it down. No.
That's going to make you fat though, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Too much of that, like, that can't be good.
No, I mean, you can either chug it down like me or put it on your waffles or whatever you please.
Nice Christmas present for someone there. Someone's getting a can of maple syrup.
Perfect. Now, back to the album. Working with Rick Rubin, how was that experience?
Oh, it's great, man. It's nice just to, be with some cool musicians who are a bit more professional experience than I was, and there's someone that actually cares about making records, and to be even just in one place in a great environment making music was just what I needed.
I mean, how is he in the studio? Is he very demanding, or?
Nah, man. He's he's chilled. He's just he's very clever, and he has some great ideas, and even the musicians around that he puts around you have great ideas, and you as the artist, you have an idea of what what kind of record you want to make, and so it all becomes it all just comes together.
Was sitting extensively on a couch only something he did for Jay-Z's album, or you too?
Oh, he sat down. He sat down, and what else are you gonna do? Like when you're in the studio, you just sit around and you listen. You use your ears, don't you? You don't need to use anything else.
Now, getting back to what you said about bringing in some artists, you had collaborations on this album with Chad Smith and also, where did I put Pete Thomas? How was working with them? Was that something that you wanted, or something he brought in, or was it mutual?
Yeah, he brought him in, and Chad was cool, man, and he couldn't do the second session, unfortunately, so he got Pete Thomas in, which is kind of a cool thing, because I don't think he'd ever asked Pete to do anything before, so for him to listen to my music and get a drummer in that he thought was going to be right, that he'd never asked before, it's pretty impressive, I think.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, as for concerts, many places you performed, like I was talking to you before, I saw you at Osheaga, you performed at Coachella, a lot of small venues also, but I think the most perhaps significant show you've done was opening for the Rolling Stones. How was that experience?
It was great, man. It's nice to be on on the same stage as them and to go on before them. But at the same time, the gig itself, wasn't that great. There's 80,000.
Hyde Park.
Yeah, there's 80,000 people there, but they're there to see the Rolling Stones. They're not there to see Jake Bugg. They couldn't care less. So it's just nice to go on before them and to get to watch him as well.
Did you get to speak to them after or before?
I said hello to Ronnie. He was very nice. Yeah.
What was that conversation like?
It was friendly. It's nice.
Now, like we've been talking about, you met a lot of people in the industry so far. What's the best advice you've been given?
Every 2 steps forward, there's a step back.
Yeah. So apparently, Jake drew a penis on my head, and then only told me at the end of the interview. What are you gonna do? We're out.